Hey, when it get hard, when it get unbearable, when the heat is getting turned up, do not give up. I'm going to talk about one specific area where the heat gets turned up. If the heat getting turned up on your finances, your relationships, that's another one. Um your business, your health. If the heat is getting turned up, we're talking about finances here. If the heat is being turned up and your check not checking the way it's supposed to check, do not give up on trusting God. Continue to pay your tithes. It don't matter what your check look like. It don't matter what bills you gotta pay. Take your first fruit off the top of that check and pay your tithes. It may look like it may be very possible. I can't even pay my rent with this. I can't even pay my light bill with this. I can't pay what I need to pay with this. Do not give up on God. Pay your tithes before you pay for anything. The first fruit, take it off the top. Pay your tithes the day you get paid, and watch God, and watch Him, because you paying your tithes have nothing to do with what people say. Oh, I'm not giving my money to no pastor so he can buy him a Lamborghini and he can get his wife a vacation. No, it ain't about all that. It's about you showing God that you trust Him, okay? And He needs to see that He can trust you with abundance, because you have to steward over the little that you have. Then He will give you more. Do not give up, okay? Because I know how disheartening it can be to see a check and be like, man, what am I going? Man, I can't even pay my bills with this. How I'm gonna eat with this? How I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna do that? How I'm gonna buy my kids shoes? How I'm gonna do this? How I'm gonna buy my son his book that he need for college? How I'm gonna do this? Don't worry about that. Do what you're supposed to do. That's being lined up in the will of God, and that's paying your tithes. That's upbuilding the kingdom of God. That's upbuilding the kingdom of God. That's the will. That is the will of God. Okay? That's what God cares about. He cares about His kingdom. It's a treasure to Him. Okay? So we building that up. It don't matter how no check look. Don't worry about that. It's nothing to be worried about, actually. Do not give up. Do not get defeated. And don't take that check and, well, let me go and pay my rent because I ain't going to be able to pay tithes this week. I ain't going to be. Don't do that. Trust God and watch Him.